Hey guys, I just want to reach out really in response to Trent Staggs' email that he sent. Many of you got that yesterday. And honestly, I just really want to thank you guys. This is really what it was amazing is what we accomplished in less than 1 week, what more than what she's been able to accomplish in years. Michelle is just so thankful for all of you, for the support, for the love, for the phone calls, for the emails to Riverton City. And I really want to thank Trent Staggs for releasing the full unredacted video. And while we have not received that yet, actually, Michelle has been told when she called the city as of 2 days ago and yesterday that she's not allowed to call anymore. So she's still receiving a little bit of a hard time there. So Riverton City, if you can, just give her a little love. This is really why a lot of survivors have a hard time. Why people ask, well, why don't they report more? Why don't they go to the police? And you see, again, this is a pattern from David Hamblin to, anytime you see this type of, it's not even just ritual abuse, but, this type of pedophile type of abuse. There's just this. It's just wrong. The protection and the protectiveness of cities, of organizations, and so while on one hand she's super thankful for you, she's definitely feels a bit hurt by some of the responses there, but I also understand that Trent's doing the best he can to try to make sense of this, and I know that he's got attorneys and people in the state that are very up in arms about this and concerned, and I will continue to try to work with Trent in the background. He and I have been in contact since that video came out, and I will tell you this: there is nothing more important to us than getting to the bottom of this and getting the truth out wherever it is. But we stand, and I stand firmly behind Michelle. We have been through so much. What her story has been through. It's not just her story. It's not just all the people that confirm her story and all the police reports and all it's the patterns. These are the things we see day in and day out as we talk to different survivors. And again, there's no question this stuff is real. There's no question it's happening, and there's no question that the state and people in authority want nothing to do with it. Again, just look at David Hamblin. Look at all the different victims that have come forward, and every single time there's the cities, the justice system finds some reason to discredit these incredible people and not move forward with prosecution against even someone who is so overtly guilty as David Hamblin, who literally is recorded in admitting he raped his daughters. So, anyways, I just want to thank you guys. I don't know. It's just amazing. Like this fight means the world to Alexia and I. This is, I don't know what's more important than protecting children and standing up against true, literal evil that is happening here. It's obviously we've made it clear that this is a hill we will die on. But how awesome has it been to have so many of you stand with these survivors, with these victims, and I'll just tell you this about Michelle. If years of, I get some of these responses from people, and it's hard on me, seeing the negativity, seeing, the response I got in the email, and the disbelief, and, there's, nothing here, and just the discrediting, and just, but what an amazing woman, and this is to all of our survivors, to just relentlessly, have pushed and be discredited here and discredited there. And the fact she's never given up. That's the type of people I look up to. That to me, Michelle is a true hero. I admire her. I admire her courage. I admire her tenacity. I admire her relentless fight for justice, even in time after time after time being viewed as crazy or being dismissed. And again, we saw example of that just now. And while I'm thankful for Trent and releasing those the unredacted video that she was looking for, and this is something we're going to continue to pursue. And I would invite, again, Trent, I would invite you, please watch the video, and I would love to have you sit down with Michelle. Sit down with some of these beautiful survivors and you tell me that they're making this up. It's just not. Especially there's too much corroborating, especially with other witnesses and everything that she's brought together. And then to the rest of our viewers, we are going to have another. This is not the end of Michelle's story. There's actually some very very big stuff that is still tied to her story that we will be sharing. Once we get the redacted video, that's only a part of it. There's much more. So anyways, we will continue to have the rally this Saturday at 11 o'clock. And guess what? Like I said, thank you, Trent, for releasing that. But we'll still have it, not to put pressure on Riverton City, but for you to come and meet some of these. We'll have some incredible survivors there. I'd love for you guys to meet them and for us to support them and tell them I'm doing it because I want them to know that we stand with them and we appreciate them. And if you would like to join us, we would love to see you there. And so to all of you, thank you guys. Thank you for caring. Thank you for standing. Thank you for fighting. This stuff is real. I know that people want to sweep it under the rug. I know no one wants it to be real, and I understand why. It's ugly. It's messy. It comes with so many strings attached, and the implications are hard for any of us to fully grasp at when all this comes out, because I promise you it will. What the ramifications will be. This state is going to. I can't even imagine. And so but what I can imagine is why there's so many people invested in silencing it, calling it satanic panic, and pushing it under the rug, because the implications are immeasurable. So look forward to seeing many of you guys out there Saturday. Thank you, Riverton City, for helping her with that. Please continue to, and we'll be following up, make sure she does get that. And most important, thank you to all of you incredible, warriors and patriots who are willing to not just talk about these things, but put your name on the line and speak up and write and call. And I just promise you this, these are the actions that will be remembered by. And so I'm honored to associate myself with any of you and all of you who have played a role in helping stand up for Michelle. So God bless you guys, and we'll see you Saturday.